Okay, so, summary for Arcadia Quest. First off, it's really important to clarify exactly what this game is and what it isn't. Arcadia is not really something I would call a dungeon crawl, honestly. There's no dungeon that I'm aware of, first off. It really is more of a tactical miniatures game. You know, on a smaller scale than a lot of them. You know, you're only commanding 3 people and only dealing with monster actions in response to things. But that's really what it boils down to. There isn't a great deal of looting that goes on. I mean, it happens a little bit, and your characters do evolve and grow over the campaign, but there isn't really much of a story, and there isn't really much of the typical dungeon crawl fare to this. Yes?
One thing that we haven't ever really done is when you're doing an episode play, you do have an option of upgrading the level and your equipment.
We generally just like to come out, you know, bare bones and naked as the day we were born, if you will. But, you know, it is an option to do that for episode or, you know, single scenario play. But, yes, this really, it's not a dungeon crawl like you might think. At least I wouldn't consider it one. It plays out much more like a, you know, lighter popcorn tactical miniatures game. And it does that fantastically. I mean, it's such an easy game to learn and to play. Setup can be a little longer than I would like for what it is, you know, with how many little cardboard bits you have to place and monsters, but it's nothing too bad, really. It works fantastically as something you can throw on the table for new people who, you know, like this kind of thing, or you'd like to see if they'd like this kind of thing, because, you know, as long as you know the little background details, it's very easy to say, okay, this symbol is your defense dice, this is your attack dice, you get to pick one dude and make him do something. Not complicated. But as you can see, or as you saw from the gameplay, assuming you watched it, there is quite a bit of strategy to which little dude you activate, which weapon you use, because you're going to have to rest before you can use it again, and excuse me, and how you make use of the special abilities. You know, getting Hobbs Bomb into position was trying at times, but that ability to use 2 characters in a turn is significant. It's a very impactful ability. Or, for example, Maya, the spellcaster chick's ability to use the same spell twice before resting. I mean, she essentially had 4 attacks to everyone else's 2 before being exhausted.
Or some people's 1.
Yeah, sure. Like my little elf there, who had his 1 bow, and then he was done. Now, in a lot of the scenarios, you'll also see more equipment available from quests, and, you know, things will definitely run longer with more people. In fact, that ended particularly quick. But it really does. It plays out fast and down and dirty, and it does quite well at that. And the miniatures are definitely a lot of fun.
They're so cute.
Right. The camera wife and I very much approve of the little chibi style, you know, made famous by SDE and Crossmaster and games like that. We really enjoy the look. It's just fun to play with for lighter games like this. And the art and graphic styling is definitely acceptable for fantasy fare. I mean, it's nothing mind-blowing, but it gets the job done. Of course, packaging has always been, in my opinion, one of CMoN's strong points. You know, nice big old sturdy box and intricate little, let's see, like, here's the card tray. If you can see that, it has multiple size layers for stacking the 3 different sizes of card. It's neat. I appreciate a cool storage solution like that. You know, there's no way you're getting, you know, all the Kickstarter stuff into the base box. It's just not going to happen.
That's why they sent a separate box.
Right, a separate box. But, you know, just for strictly retail concerns, everything fits in there quite nicely. I doubt you'll get an expansion in there, assuming one comes along, but yes.
Yes, there's an expansion. And if it's not Kickstarter exclusive and you can show this particular size, the box is like this big.
Nameless
Yes.
is Kickstarter exclusive.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
The entire campaign.
Never mind.
So, yeah. So basically, you've seen pretty much what it has to offer. I'm not honestly sure what the MSRP is on this. I would guess fairly high, though, all things considered. So, whether or not I'd consider it, a gaming on a budget, thumbs up, buy, really it's going to depend on how much you liked what you saw. If that really struck you as a, yes, absolutely, that looks like a ton of fun, definitely check it out. Otherwise, maybe try and, find a demo copy at a store, or, a friend that has it or something to try it out first, because it can be a bit of an investment. It really can. So, until next time, get off your computer and play some more games.